Hello, everybody. Welcome to our June meetup. It's number 27 or something like that. And today we have a very special guest. We have esp0xdeadbeef from our community. Say
Hello.
hi. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, and today we are going to do a very cool thing. Yeah, maybe you can give us a quick run through what our plan is for tonight, and then we'll just get to it.
Well, the plan is an introduction, like we are doing now. Then we're gonna do manual exploitation of meta.xbox. Um, there will be two CVE usage with a privask to get roots, and
Do you
after
want me to
that,
share your screen?
um,
See.
might be Andy, right?
Yeah, yeah, well,
Um,
yeah, there we
All
go.
right,
There we go.
so program for today is manual exploitation. We're going to do box meta, and it's having two CVE usage. After that, we're doing privask with neo fetch, and then we're going to do some automatic exploitation. So one-click route. Um, that's the planning for now. So let's hop into it. I think so.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get the show on the road. It will be a busy program. So
Yeah.
yeah, like always, I'll always say like, can you increase the font a little bit?
Oh yeah. I hope I can.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
is it all
yeah.
right like this?
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
So port scanner. I like Roscan, so let's do that. Let's first add it to the host. So we have. Whoops. I hope I didn't spoil it, but we need
Uh,
to
uh,
add.
uh, uh, I don't think anybody can read that fast.
Okay. Oh no, I was busy with some other books. No. Oh no.
I
Everything is
probably need
going
to.
wrong.
Yeah, well,
Um,
it's a good start when it goes wrong.
yeah.
While we wait for the machine to spin up, maybe you can tell us immediately what that very cool thing is that you do that shows you all the options for port scanners and stuff like that.
Sure. I'm going for Roscan. I mostly do threads 1500, U limited 500, and after that I tee it to a Roscan output.
Yeah, but the shell that you use, is that something special? Is it?
Yeah, it's Navi. You can add your own cheat sheets in here. Like you see, I've got a few. For example, if you type reverse shell, you can see I've got some. For example, Python 3. If I type in the target, for example, localhost, and then port, it's automatically spinning it up, and you can just copy and go.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Navi.
it's Navi. Like,
Nice. Very cool.
um, yeah. I hope it's up. No. Oh man,
Uh,
I'm a bad preparation.
Well, just before we got started, he said, "Well, I hope nothing goes wrong." And we focused so much on all the things that we're going to do that he actually forgot to start
Yeah,
the machine. So we're waiting for Hack the Box to actually spin up the machine.
yeah, and I started the wrong one again, so it's going well.
Don't
Thank
be
God.
nervous. It's all fine. It's all fine. So we have
Um,
we learned at least one very cool new thing, Navi. You can just type in your command and it will complete and will expand with variables and stuff. So that's very nice, very nice.
yeah, so I usually scan um, with port scanner like any of them. It depends on what I want to scan, but most of the time I'm just in a rush. So like the fast ROS scan, these are quite good often. It's not spinning up. There's an error occurred. You need to wait 2 minutes before spawning another machine. Nice.
Oh, nice, nice. Well, maybe we can talk tooling then. You are known as the yeah, somebody in Discord already posts the link. You are known for the man with the one-liners and tools. How come you are so yeah fascinated? I don't know if it's a fascination or just you want to do it, but
First, I wanted to make a dashboard to automate like everything, but that's impossible. So I was like, okay, let's try to sit back and do one box at a time. And I did now like 7, I think so. And it's just a lot of fun, and just to route a box as fast as possible. That's giving me a kick. I think so.
very
Please,
cool. Yeah,
please work now.
yeah, nice. Uh, uh, Previously, we already talked about things like the OSWE certification by OffSec.
Yeah,
One of the points there is that you also write scripts to do the entire sequence in one go. That's where I got into writing scripts like that. But it is sometimes it's very annoying to do it. Yeah, it is life.
yeah,
It is
it
life.
is there. It is there.
All
Okay.
right, let's get
Fine.
started.
Yeah, I've tried some OSWE as well, but I failed like last
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah, it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
It is quite funny. Funny. It's quite interesting because if you look at the reviews, either people fully succeed or they don't. It's basically a binary thing. So now we're looking at the ping. It's not pinging.
Yeah, is it doing it?
Do you have a VPN
Unreceived.
tunnel? Oh,
It's
okay.
received. Yeah.
Ah, very cool. Very cool.
Okay, so well, let's do a Roscan. I mean
Yes.
the Roscan. Yeah. Let's do this one. Meta.htb. And as you can see, there are 2 ports open, the famous ports. I'm not gonna bother more about this port scan because there is nothing more open. So that was the port scanning part. It's doing some nmap shenanigans, and it's probably, I thought it was probably Debian, but yeah, more you don't need out of the port scan. So let's do a Ferrex poster on on Meta. Wait, let's first visit the page.
Yeah, that's what
Meta.
I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's directly redirecting to a different hostname. But what I like to do if I have a box that I didn't do before, I would like to get etc hosts. So this IP, and I would just curl it anyway, just to see what it's responding with.
Can you zoom in this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
So I would like to do a curl-i. So that's for with including headers, and it's always showing a location if it's not if the IP address is not in there, it's probably fuzzable with hosts. So that's my rule of thumb. If it's changing the hostname, I'm going to fuzz the location. So vhost. I don't remember the locations of the word lists. So
You
okay,
share sec lists.
for it was this one. I'm not sure. Is it in this one?
I think so. It's
Yeah.
generally in the subdomains top 1 million something.
And the 500, right?
5,000. Yeah, probably.
Okay. Fiat.
See, I see what you did here. Because if it's wrong, then it's my thing, right?
No, it's all right. So we need to add this anyway to the host file. That's here. So what was the name of it?
Arts Corp or something like that.
I always copy it because I have dyslexia. So
Yeah,
I never write it wrong if I copy it.
that's true. That's true.
Filter words, I thought so, and then one. I hope it's working. Yeah, okay, there it is.
Yeah,
So
just quickly, you just set to fuzz the domain name artcorp.htb. You added a fuzz in front of it, so it does a domain name enumeration,
yeah,
and it found a single entry.
yeah. So this is just to strip the HTTP from the domain, and
Yeah.
just that's all this is doing.
Yes. I think people would be very interested in your collection of one-liners. That would be quite interesting.
Might be, yeah. So let's add this to the host file, and let's visit it, because this one we need to visit as well. So we have a team and some names. That's always interesting. So please make it a habit to fuss them. Please, internet work. Curl this one, for example. Yeah, it's working. My Firefox is not. So for example, you have, where are the names? Julie A, Judy
E.
Judy. Yeah, so it's an H5 thing. So grab for H5, and you probably end up with this. I will silence this one, and you can just cut it on the, well, yeah, but you don't need that for this book, so I'm not gonna bother. But try to usually grab these names. They are important at Hackbooks challenges. Let's check out the dev one, because this is a rabbit hole. Dev 01, huh?
Yeah. See, when you're actually showing it, it messes with your mind in some way. You fail to remember simple things that were dev 01 dev.
Yeah. My Firefox is not working.
Yeah, it's in demo mode. That's what it does, right?
Yeah. Oh, now my keyboard is not working. Nice.
Of all the things that we can break, let's see if
my keyboard is not working.
Nice.
Yeah. Is it working now? No, I cannot type.
No, this is a first. This is a first. Can you type still? Can you type here still? Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, I can type, but I cannot type in here. Oh,
Now you
def
can.
01.
For those who did not notice, he still had burp open on intercept, which was causing everything to hang. All
But
right.
it's strange because I had a cache hit then at the start because I could
Yes.
look at it.
Yeah. True story.
But yeah, you can do a media view on an image here, and at the time of this release, there was an exploit going around with what's the name? Meta. What was the name of it? Do you know? Do you remember when we did it?
And oh boy.
Um,
Yeah, I forgot. There was something named similarly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. It was exif
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. On
so
metadata. Yeah. There. Yeah. There.
yeah. So I was thinking like, okay, so it has to do with metadata. I heard about that exif exploit, so I directly downloaded a image and tried to get the functionality of the normal website. So Kali Linux image.
I always do Muppets. I don't know if
The Muppet?
do you have a do you just like to have a Kali Linux picture?
No, I don't know. I can do the Muppets as well.
That's what I always do. If you look at a box that I've been on, you will probably find a picture of a Muppet.
That's
'Cause,
that's a good habit. I will.
then I will post a question as to what do you think my favorite Muppet is. Maybe Gevulde Cookie can give something away for that. For the
That's
person who has
nice.
that right. Yeah.
Those are all WebP images. Hold on.
Yeah, because that's what Google does for you. If you go to the actual site, it will do it.
Burp is not on.
Yeah. Cyberilla says I use South Park always. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one as well.
Yeah. Gevulde Cookie says that he had to step away for a little bit, so she missed everything. So Coffee Bone on Discord says we should do a poll and to see what breaks next, and then based on that, people will get goodies. And I said, well, if we have, I'd like to do the Muppet thing. So, what is my favorite Muppet? And maybe we can give some goodies away for that. So, that would be good. Who had downloading an image from the internet for 100?
Come on, do it.
It is not
Please.
that difficult. Just click the thingy. Right there we go.
It's not. Sure, save image, please do it. Okay, thanks. I'll put it in there. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
This one is it right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the Muppets failed to load.
So yeah,
Can you zoom in a little bit? It's my. I should have a sound clip for that. Zoom it in. Zoom it in.
yeah, please.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is a typical EXIF data. So if I do, it's the same image here, and if
Yeah.
I do EXIF tool,
See, you have a Kali logo.
yeah, last time I did just Kali
Yeah.
Linux JPEG done, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's nearly the same. If I put them together next to each other, I don't know how, but oh, there's something broken again. I think so. It's here. So I will paste it in my terminal so you can see it. next to each other. Okay, we're done with this. We're done with this. Echo. It's file type, and in here there's file type, as you can see. File type here, JPEG. It's the same output.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
this is EXIF tool on the background, and we knew it was vulnerable at the time of this machine was launched. So let's try to search for a CVE. That's never a good idea on stream. CVE, what's the name? EXIF tool. I thought it was 2021.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was quite a new machine. So yeah, a case study in CVE.
Does it look familiar?
Uh,
Yes. Yes. Okay, this is it. So let's get clone it. And cd into CVE. Wait.
yes, what was the vulnerability within EXIF tool that allows it for remote code execution?
That was an Evo or something. I don't remember. I didn't read into it actually, but I recognize this payload.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I think most people do. If I remember right, the EXIF tool is a wonderful Perl application, and based on the data that is part of the EXIF data of an image, it would actually evaluate parts.
okay.
So something like that. Something like that.
Well, I'm gonna use the image of the lion. I like that one.
Nice. Yeah. I'm very sad it's not a Python. A Muppet. I'm sorry. I saw Python and I just said Python. So.
Nice. Yeah, next time I will do a Python or a Muppet or something
Muppet.
else.
Always go for the Muppet.
Hey, it hangs. That's a good sign. So yeah, this was the exploit. So now we have a data shell in here. Let's stabilize it. Oh no. Hold on. Which Python? Which screen? Oh, screen is not installed, so I cannot use the screen. Oh, script. Wait, which script? Oh, script is installed. So these are the stabilizers. You can stabilize with Python 3. You can stabilize with Python, but you can also stabilize with script.
And what does the stabilization do?
It stabilizes your shell directly.
Yeah, so you can actually use like your arrow keys. You can use
Yes,
things like backspace. So
and you can use Vim inside your reverse shell. That's quite good.
yeah, so you actually get a fully upgraded shell from
Yes.
that. Yeah.
I thought that there was no netcat. Oh.
There is no netcat.
Really? My IP is zooming.
Yeah, that's a horrible thing of demos is that you get a lot of zooming. And there's always this annoying guy that says, "Hey, can you zoom in a little bit?"
So I have a stable shell now with Vim, everything working. So let's enumerate a bit. I need to think a bit.
So maybe
Yeah,
lint piece or something like
limpies.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not doing anything though, but dev HSHM. So there's nothing here. Okay. Um, listeners. Need to download it always. wget. But well, what's the name?
Is this also
Limpies.
Navi?
Yeah, no, this is FUF. Um, this is like you can search through your history by identifier. So you can just it's fuzzy finder.
Okay.
I've dropped some links in the chat if everyone likes this.
Nice.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think people will be very interested.
okay.
Ahead of time we said we would do the box a little bit faster than we regularly do, so that there's time for the magic afterwards, which will be quite interesting. So,
Yeah, I need to link to Limpies because I always download the latest. Um,
yeah, there you go.
oh, okay. Um, um,
In the chat, Steen says Perl is for swines. Well, yeah, I did a lot of Perl programming, so that's
it's quite good actually. Sometimes, if you have a lot of regular expressions, it's better to use Perl. I think so. Or
yeah. Well, they had a new version of Perl back in the day. Perl, I think it was six. It had the same thing that Python 3 has to Python 2, in the sense that there's a lot of breaking changes. Um, yeah, Raku is now the new Perl indeed. Yeah, Larry Wall.
I
He
thought there
was
was
like
nothing in there though. I can watch it, but
in the Limpies. Yeah, so there's
yeah,
doesn't
it's
show
a
much, right?
yeah. So that's probably a cat. Thought I saw it in my history already. Um, Nurse, and then there we got yes, bye. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you explain what PSpy does?
It's analyzing what programs are running on the box and
Yeah. Well,
what's
it
arguments. Yes,
yeah.
you can say it better.
No, better. PSpy is a process spy. It will actually hook into the operating system and figure out what commands are being run and what commands. Uh, oh, yeah. What commands are, what their arguments are as they are running. It's a very cool tool, especially if you want to figure out what background processes are running. It will just start listing all the things that are happening, such as a reverse shell.
Yeah. That looks like familiar. Yeah.
Uh,
But
and
it's
then there's this dead giveaway here, right?
it's not there yet. I think so. Is it? It's every minute. It's like now. Yeah. So this one is weird because after the cron tab is ran, these are running, and after that, it's converting again. I,
Nice. Yeah.
so
So there's
let's check what it's doing. Get this one. So it's cding to a directory, and after that, it's successfully switch to that directory. It's doing a mogrify
yeah.
format PNG, and that's running as user ID 1000. So if we could get user ID 1000, we would be able to run commands as that user. But we need to format it like this. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So let's invest what's in there. That's not a lot. So at the time of that box was released, I've had some friends and I was talking to them about this box, and his name is Suaidi. He's quite a nice guy. He's Indian. And we were talking about how to exploit this, and he was like, well, check out this link because it might be interesting to you. I will zoom in. So I will skip the first part, but actually it's a polyglot scheme what you can use for this this application. I will show you. It's a converting app. It's a bit wonky. Convert version. It's a image magic binary, and that same binary, where is it? If I do dash version, it's also image magic. So these are the same programs actually. And I didn't know at the time, but he was like, hey, check this out. Maybe this is something. So we were toying around with this, and we saw this. Like there's somewhere version, so I don't remember where, but it's like a long time ago. He's playing a lot of CTFs. Anyway, this is the proof of concept, and you can echo your ID into owned, and it's a file read. Anyway, it's a polyglot, so it's two type of files at once. Like it's a SVG, and at the same time it's an MSL, and that's why this exploit is working, because you're including the MSL, your own file, you're including in the image, and that's why you can get a shell, because this is executed in Bash. Well, I'll show you.
Yeah, I wonder if this is part of Image Tragic, if this is one of the Image Magic vulnerabilities that falls into the Image Tragic, as it was called, suite of vulnerabilities. Salt will probably know. Image Tragic, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he probably knows. Yeah. Film POC dot, don't remember. SVG.
It's from 2016. Image Tragic. Let's see if there's a similar thingy. Yeah, then you have an MVG, and that includes itself. Yeah. It's indeed called Image Tragic. It's CVE 2016-3714, which is the thing.
It's removing everything. So I did something not good. City temp top. No, sorry.
You were too slow.
Yeah, sure. That's it. So let's take this directory and echo dim. What was it? POC dot svg. Oh. Set base. So if I do a convert on this thing, POC not working. Oh, nice. I need to do an output poc.pdf. Yeah, get owned. You see, I will kill.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. So it's doing a cat ID inside owned, and that's what the exploit is all about. It's doing echo ID in /owned. It's using a file read from PDF each password. It's always there, that file, so it's no problem to call it PDF. I don't know why, but that's just working. It's writing a test.png, and that fails, but it's still executing this code. So that's
Cool.
that's the exploit. So let's make it so we get a reverse shell. And now I have to think a bit because I based it. I had some trouble with this.
Let's see what's on the what will break list.
Yeah. My reverse shell will probably break here. Bash. This one and then 9001. You can check out the blog post of Alexei, 0xdeadbeef, I mean. He's telling us about this as well. Why you need sometimes spaces at the start, at the end, to make sure you don't have illegal spaces in your base 64 payloads.
Yeah.
So there's a plus sign here and there is an equal sign here. So that's not going to work. And this has a plus sign in here. So let's move on. I don't think it's going to work.
We probably have to do it at the front because the base 64 that will.
Yeah.
Almost.
Hey,
nice. Look at that! It's like magic. Yeah. So the point is that there's some special characters when you are processing it that need to be not there. So we need to manipulate the string that's being base 64'd into a output that does not contain the plus sign or the equal sign, because they are special in a shell.
Yes, exactly. So let's test it. Yeah, so we got a reverse shell here, but not on the correct user. So I'll listen again. This is the problem. I had this before, and it was working on the .data account, but it was not working on the cron tab one. So I was searching.
That's our life, right?
Yeah. What was the app again? The location.
Mockrify.
This one, right?
Oh, that one. The script.
Yeah.
Use the local bin convert.
I will do this.
And then there we go.
You'll see. There. Oh, it's already there. Nice. So we are ID 1000. Let's do a new stable. Sure, xterm 9001.
The amount of shells that you open and go around opening and moving around is quite amazing.
Yeah, it's not the best, I know. I can just do. I think so. Yeah, this is easier.
Famous last words. Copying SSH keys. Right, there we go.
Oh, well. Sorry. I need to see this in my whole screen, so I'll zoom out a bit.
Yeah, Salp is asking, why open a new reverse shell with Netcat for stabilizing? Why not background it?
Backgrounds? Background what?
The shell that you have, I guess.
This one.
Let's see what Salp says.
Yeah, that you do it manually. That that's
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just do chmod 600, I think so. On
Yes.
ID.
Yeah.
And SSH dash I ID RSA root no
Thomas.
Thomas at meta. Yes.
Can you make the font a
Hey.
little bit bigger for the
Yes.
readers at home?
Oh, I will go back. I just copied a key. I did it, then I chmoded, then I SSH into the host, and now we are in with user ID 1000, QID 1000, and group 1000. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Oh no, I'm not.
No cheating. No cheating.
FHM, SHM, in peace.
See what Thomas can do.
Yeah. Is he a big boy?
I don't know Thomas, but yeah.
Me neither.
Font bigger for old people. Yes, yes, for old people and people with tiny screens. Right?
Yeah, so the same information, Debian SUID version was not vulnerable back then, I thought so.
So now it would be Baron same. It probably has Polkit on it as well, right?
Oh, well, we are on here. Sudo same
Yeah.
I think these are easily done on that box, but it's not intended.
No, it's also not the fun way.
No. So yeah, these are PS AUX. I don't know. Nothing. Some cron tab locations. With names, host information, I mean. So 80 and 20, nothing more. 22, I mean. That was the same as my Roscan. Oh, neofetch, nice. No password. So sudo -l gives this. So let's try that. Sudo -l. Yeah, it's the same. So we can.
What is neofetch for those who do not know
Neofetch
Linux?
is a flex tool.
Yeah, true story. True story.
It's giving you the same information. Yeah, it's giving you a summary about your information of what kind of system you have. I don't think I have it actually on my host, but yeah.
Oh, you don't flex?
Okay, I'm gonna try to flex. Wait, neo fetch. Oh man, I flex. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. What kind of distro do you use?
Okay, I need to zoom in.
We learn of Endeavor OS with
Yes.
Alacrity. Nice.
It's just Arch based. It's because of Dutch Pyro. He convinced me. You need to do it. Okay, Dutch Pyro. I will.
Everything to please Dutch Pyro, right?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
We have,
Neofetch.
yeah,
Neo.
the chat now gets some NeoFetch as well. So there's a Ubuntu 21 user. By the way, I run Arc. No,
I-
what? I don't run Arc. I was just about to say, yeah. NeoFetch. NeoFetch.
yes. So this can be gone. This can be gone. This can be gone.
You feel like a noob while looking at that one.
Yeah. So there is something about NeoFetch. I'm not going to explain it, but you can exploit it by changing the config file. I've tried to search it, and I came across a 0xDF blog post, and he's just echoing it into .config,
Yeah.
and you sudo it. So it's on sudo binaries, but it's not the same because you need to sudo. Oh, get the fuck up, bins.
GTFO bins, yeah.
Um,
Steen is one of the few that cannot flex because he does not have NeoFetch.
what was it?
NeoFetch.
No, oh yeah, shit.
Maybe
I
we can
didn't
zoom in
sleep
a little
really
bit.
good. Yeah, so you can supply it with NeoFetch and then config, but we have two quotes here. So you need to dig in the NeoFetch command prompt to see. Oh, you need to export a path before you can exploit this. And
Yeah, if you look at the man page for NeoFetch, it will probably say that it does the XDG stuff as well. Oh, it doesn't have a man page. Yeah,
of
probably.
course, NeoFetch. I can check it in my host,
No,
but
it is a flex tool. It does not. Oh, there it is.
oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I don't
It-
think man pages are installed on the client.
no, that's probably. If you look at XDG, it's no, oh, it does not say. But XDG is the attempt at making all shared things common in the sense that configuration files are at a previously known or a well-known location, stuff like that. It's an attempt by the freedesktop.org, and most applications you see i3 now has .config, i3 and then config, stuff like that. So everything gets a really nice their own little place. So
yeah,
you
so
can
yeah, so you can set your own config, and if you do that, it will check the cache first and then the config. I thought so, but is that true?
well,
I've read it up on it, but I don't remember exactly.
well, we can go to the NeoFetch repository and just look up the XDG underscore implementation. We'll know.
Let's do that, or let's just root the box. Okay.
Well, you asked the question, right? So
Yeah, true,
yeah.
true. It's no, it's in the docs, but where's the docs? Docs.
Well, this is not a NeoFetch
Oh
page.
yeah, true.
It's probably NeoFetch, right?
Yeah, I wrote it wrong. Neo fetch.
Oh, it's quite interesting what that thing is then. But
That's for Windows or something. It seems like it. Well, I cannot find it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna do it like this. Sorry.
Yeah, somebody already, Salp already posted it in the chat.
Nice. It's not working. Oh wait. So we are root. and we can, well, wc root.txt. Sure. So we can read the flag, and if we wanted to, we can extract the data in it.
We have a question in the chat. What was the command history search tool again? And I think
FCF.
FCF.
Yeah.
FCF.
So we'll open a new FCF. Enter. It's doing the current directory, but that's also nice to know. So if you do get and then FCF, I thought so. And you can get some files with whatever you type in. So press.
Nice.
As you can see, yeah. But FCF, I would recommend to install via GitHub. So not via apps, not via anything else. Just go to FCF.
From the Unicorn.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's the right one. It's the right one.
Yeah. Or Brew. Brew is also good. But I would recommend this one.
Nice. And how does it do the history lookup? Probably a million flags as well, right?
No, it was quite easy actually, but I don't remember how. What was it? Installation, usage.
Fuzzy completion for Bastion ZSH. Maybe that's it.
Yep, that is it.
Yeah,
I think so. I guess so.
Yeah.
It's not the same. I thought.
Now we go into the real black magic.
Yeah, I hear. You just source it.
Yeah, and what's in fzf.zsh? Setup, auto completion, and then key bindings. In the dot.
Yeah. So
always.
Sorry.
Do you always run as root?
Yeah, man. I don't see another user on this box.
Nice.
Plus WD, grab SH? No. $SH, right? No, SH $. Oh, there is a Kali user. Wow. Oh, wait. So Kali? Yeah, I've got a Kali user.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
So let's
let's do the magic part. Let's do the
Yeah.
magic part. Because we ran through the boxes. We did the steps quite fast. What ESP is known for is making scripts that do a full exploitation in one go. And we thought it would be fun to show how he does that. So yeah, let's see. Maybe we can make the font a little bit bigger.
Yeah, sure. Wait, I'm typing.
Yeah. So in the list of things that go wrong, we're going to write some code in real time.
Yeah, this will be painful for the people that are watching, but I'm gonna try to do my best. I thought in the history we had the post data of that.
Maybe we can grab it anew.
Yeah, probably better. Well, Maybe if I do F5, it's still working.
Salp says you're going for pwn tools, using the flag collection or writing your own exploits.
Yes, I do what's the most easy solution. So sometimes I use pwn, sometimes I'm just using bash even. So it's just depending on what my mood is. I think so. So yeah, I will copy these because we need to make some requests. I will paste this always and do a colon and space, I thought so, because then it's not doing these. And replace them with this. Place an enter here and do a /n on is and this one to there. So now you have a good dict. We need to do one more thing, and that's a comma. So now you can just copy it into your headers file and don't need to bother to do it anymore. I hope it's correct. Yeah, it is. So I always do this at the start and then comment out after checking if it's still working. That's my way to go. You can do it different way, but I think this is the easiest way. So I made a different cheat in my notes because I was searching a really long time for this format. If you, it's a strange format. It's like this browser is not with.
So it's a multi-part post, right?
Yes. So you need a special post request with requests.
Yeah.
I thought I found it on Stack Overflow somewhere.
Like all the good programmers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just copied it.
Salp has a follow-up question. You
Yes.
said yes, but do you mean yes, I use flag tools, or yes, writing your own binary exploits?
Oh, like, but I don't do a lot of binary exploits yet. I do mostly web past few months. So I think I cannot answer that correctly. Sometimes I use printf even for buffer overflows, simple vanilla ones, but I don't think I'm good at answering that.
His question goes, he says, so the import for pwn was for the flag tools in this one then, I guess. So I guess Salp's actual question is, hey, you're importing pwn, what are you going to do with it?
Oh, okay. So I've got two cheat sheets. My other one is just make a listener, and I'm lazy to just use process. So I could have just done import process here. That's actually all I am gonna use. But yeah, I'm gonna paste it as well. So it's a mess. Okay, so I've got my headers, I've got my files. I changed this myself from an example from Stack Overflow. It's a bit weird how this looks, but this is the same as these flags in this request.
Yeah.
So
I generally also, when I do the request and I'm working on it, I put the proxies variable to a burp, and so I can check out what is happening. So
I do not do that in Python. I always do. No, I have so many problems with that. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I generally do just proxy chain.
Oh wow! Okay.
So
Nice.
you don't have to get it all out of your code if you're finalizing your code.
Maybe we can when we get to the point that we send a request. Maybe we can show how that works.
Sure.
Because people will learn something new today.
Sure. So let's do that request, and let's set a port to, for example, port is equals to 9001. Yeah, I'm an IPsec guy. So let's do a header files. We open the exploit path, and
Yeah.
exploit path was /.
So that's where we have that vulnerable image, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes. Okay, so this image is now getting opened by files, and it's we're gonna do a request dot session, capital S, session. Is it not working? Says. Oh yeah, it is. So S is equals to this one, S dot post, then the URL, I mean.
That's actually a URI. It's just saying.
Oh yeah, true. And then we need the URL is equals to then this one there. I do this a lot in bigger exploits, but I'm not doing it in here because it's just one request.
We now have discussion on URI versus URL. Steen says, well, every URL is per definition a URI.
Oh
So,
no,
yeah.
I made a flame worse.
No, that's all fine. That's all good.
Okay.
That's all good.
This one, and then headers is equals to headers, and then data is equals to files is equals to files. Okay, so what this is doing, I'm not going to wrap this one yet. I'm just going to do this request through burp so you guys can see it with a netcat LVMP 9001 here. Drop. So let's do a Python 3 exploit. It's doing a reverse shell. So the payload is working, yay. But if you cannot do that and you have troubles, you do vim etc proxy, yeah, this one. And you set it at the bottom. You set it to HTTP localhost and then 8080, like your port of burp, and you save this. And then you do proxy change and just your usual command. And if we check burp now, it's there.
Yeah.
So
very cool.
That's the same as the usual one. I thought it was
proxies.
Yeah, proxies is equals to
And then
array
you give it a list. HTTP. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but I've had problems with this. So colon and then 8080 and then without proxy chains drop. Never mind, it's working fine.
Yeah, always work. All the things that you expect to work, they will fail. But all the things that you expect to fail will work. But this is generally how I do it. But I'm going to use the proxy chain trick. That's a lot easier.
Yeah, because you don't need to comment out all your proxy objects.
Yeah,
like it's a lot of work.
True. Yeah. No, we don't like work. That's true.
Yeah. So let's do a role wrap with, a netcat with nvlmp as flags, and then string port, and string port is 9001.
Yeah.
I wrap this inside the with statement, so this is like the same as process.open, and then this command. I thought so.
Yeah, and then at the end, process.close, right?
Yeah, exactly. So process.close is oh no, don't run this in my host. So this is actually this is actually the same as the with statement. So oh wait, close. We need to close bracket. So yeah, and let's do listener.interactive after it. So let's do within the process handler, you post to this URI with the proxies. Oh, it worked already.
We can remove that now. Yeah.
And let's check if we get a reverse shell as phone tools. I hope so.
Still running.
It should be faster.
But is the the listener still? Oh, the listener should be here, of course.
Okay, P kill and C.
This is the beauty. Who had Python scripts as a thing that will fail? No.
How is it not working? What did I do last time? Mostly I just... Sorry, go ahead.
Is the exploit, does that have the same port, the 9001?
This one, yeah. It's 9001.
Yeah, but is the image, does it also have it? Or that we upload, that actually sets the reverse shell?
Yeah, but hold on. This was working.
Yeah.
Yes. So
there we go. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah.
And this was not. Oh well. So that's strange. What is the problem? Is it waiting for this to end?
Let me quickly check my notes. What process as listener? Do you in the maybe a timeout set on the post?
Oh yeah. Check. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's this one is hanging, so it's never coming here.
Indeed. Yeah.
So timeout is equals to 0.5 or something.
Yeah. So when you upload the image, if you do that on the regular web page, it will hang. It will hang. It will wait. And when you do that in your code, it will hang as well. So, and that will of course throw an exception.
Exactly. And then paste this one, and then just pause because it's expected behavior. And now we have a shell as 33.
Yeah, beautiful.
Nice. Okay, so now we have an interactive shell on listener, and we can just program here if we wanted to. So we need to write a file on the remote host as no cd def shm as this one. I thought so. This one we need to write. Get this one. So let's just base it and copy it. Paste it in here. Listener send. What was it? Send. I think so. And line. I think so. Usually, I just copy a chunk of code. If I made one, I just copy most of the code to here and just write through it. So I don't usually write it from scratch like this.
Yeah, that's the magic of it, right?
Yeah. This one. So T on def shm ref dot. Oh no, fuck. So this will just echo it, and we need to base 64-d it, and then t it into this file. So we have visual feedback what it's writing. That's why I do the t.
Yeah.
And the base 64-d is handy to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so basically you encode a file, then you move it over and you decode it. And the T
Yes.
will take everything that it receives on standard in, it will print it out on standard out, and then also save it to a file.
Yes, exactly. So this is one of my favorite commands, just to be sure it's written. If you have a reverse web shell, for example, try to use T, because you get feedback and you know it's what is written on the server. But yeah, I will remove doc.svg, I think so.
Yeah.
And just try this. Do I forget something? Yeah, -n. And to encode it.
It's the new Python 3 way, right?
Yeah. So as you can see, I can see directly what is happening here. I don't think I have the time to do this one as well, or have I?
It's 8 o'clock. We have like an hour to go. So you can do whatever you want.
I think I will skip it for now and then do it afterwards.
We'll enhance it when we're done. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So this can be simplified as well to use your host and your port, because you just do a double base 64 encoding on it and then send it to the server. But let's just proceed, and if we have time over, we do that.
Yeah.
So now it's in. Oh, where did I write it? FHM and then this one.
Yeah, you get a bonus point from SALP for using the RAM disk as a storage location.
RAM disk?
Yeah, the def SCHM.
Oh, yeah.
SHM.
Yeah, /temp is getting wiped, so we need to on this box.
Nice. Well, hence you get bonus points for it. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay. So let's copy this with the program and just do the same, and we always can go back to this version if well, I don't need to wait. I'll just tee it out on the correct location. Where was it? T for slay cd def 30. Here, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So
living nicely and dangerously with CD star.
Yeah, I've had some problems with that.
Yeah, don't forget to add the poc.svg to the
Yeah,
end of the. Yeah.
go on. POC dot. It needs to be the same name. So
SVG, I believe.
okay. So yeah, but now we need to start a new one because we are shelling the server. So let's just do a new process with a new listener and call it listener 2 and do the same trick here.
Do we need to change the port as well? Or?
No, it's you can use the same port also.
Cool.
Doesn't matter because this one is already talking, so you can just open a new port on the same port number.
Nice.
So yeah.
That is
I'll-
that kind of blows my mind because I think the netcat that is already listening on that port, it is busy. So how would it do that?
Yeah, I've talked about this a really long time to Dutch Pyro on this channel also. But it's a really long time. I don't think he's gonna remember it. I'm not sure. It was something like you need to wait. Yeah, if the connection is established, it's accepting new connections. I don't remember why, but it's not locking the socket.
Wow. I have learned something new today. And I immediately will try it on my local box.
Sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we're Thomas now.
Nice. It
So
actually works. That is amazing. Amazing.
yeah, so yeah, this is the exploit already, and now you can chain your exploit further. So you can, for example, do listener 2 dot send line and then the POC of my cheat sheet. This one.
The interesting part is that if I do it locally, I start a listener on 9001 and I connect to it, even
Yes.
though if there is a connection, another connection will not be accepted. So
Oh,
this
really?
probably has something to do with the with process, or at least how the Python shell will start it.
Wait, what? I started a new. I started a new process and directly my shell is getting. I'm getting a new shell. Like
Wow.
directly. What?
Okay, I think a lot of people will be trying netcat thingies after this. Um, I wonder
So if I do a netcat localhost 9001,
9001. It will enter it. So you open
yeah.
a second one and you do it. It will hang, or at least for me it hangs.
So netcat localhost 9001, and it's doing the second connection.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh yeah.
So yeah, for me this always
Nice.
works. So
Nice.
the background explanation I cannot give you.
No,
But
but I am guessing Salp will tell us in a little bit because
yeah,
he is intrigued to the point that he's going to start reading the source.
nice. But yeah,
Steen makes a comment. He says maybe we can take a look at the netstat before and after it accepts the connection for the second time. So
oh sure. That's that. Nets SS blend.
yeah, there we
Right.
go.
Wait. SS blend and then grab for 9001.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Watch and 0.1.
See, even a simple. Let's take a look at Netstat. It will result in a one-liner that does many beautiful things, right?
Wait, what? It's not working. This part is not working. Oh wait,
All right.
yeah, I see. I see. It's this path.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's working. I can test it, but you need to wait a lot of time again. Well, sure. Let's
One
do it.
whole minute.
Yeah. But it's not working. This. Oh wait.
Maybe we could
You
just.
need. How do you do this
cannot
anyway?
grab you cannot grab. You may need to. I would say dollar haakje openen. Or
Like this?
yeah, I don't know if that works. I would just accept and do it 2 times. One time before and one time after.
Okay. So now
Almost.
it's nothing.
There's nothing listening on 9001, right?
So if I do you want to do it on the show, or do you want to do it?
No, just on the machine. So do put up a listener there, yeah. The NCLN VP, yeah.
Oh man, I'm lost in my own box. Wait, I'm going here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then here, grab. Okay, as planned, grab 9001. Okay, so NC LFMP 9001.
Yeah, so there should be one listening now with the SS, right?
Yes,
The
it's
listen,
listening.
right? Yeah, there we go.
So if I try to do a new one now, it's still working. You see?
Okay, and if you connect now, so there's two listening.
It's always the first one, but no, it's not.
That's
I thought so.
wonderful.
Oh man.
So the other one should be established now, right?
Yeah, I think so. I thought it was always the first one, man.
Wow. Wow. I've been using Netcat for I don't know how many years. I always do. Oh, well, first I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll use 1, 2, 3, 5, and then I'll use 1, 2, 3, 6, and stuff like that. Completely blows my mind. This.
I always use 9001 because
you IPsec. Yeah.
I'll delete.
Mine is blown. But we're doing something completely different. We were building our exploits.
Yeah, I'm closing some stuff. Reset. So Python 3 exploits. .py. It's not working anymore. That's not a good sign.
Nice. That's a very good sign for us.
Yes. pkill and c. Most of the time, that solves a lot of problems with my exploits. Oh. Is interactive.
Should you now not just do ID? Oh, it should do that.
Yeah, okay. It's just jumping through this. Wait, what? Because it's doing this netcat.
Yeah, it actually sends the image because else you would not get a shell, of course.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it. You see?
Bytes warning. Text is not bytes. Assuming ASCII. Yeah. You've got the B.
Yeah, it shouldn't not be a problem. You can just ignore that actually, but I'll clean it up. Oh, well, maybe I should just look.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we have a good shell here. Oh, okay. I didn't expect it to work in once.
Yeah. So the Steam says Netcat closes its listening socket once it accepted a connection to it.
Yeah.
But apparently it still opens one or keeps one open.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
quite
one
strange,
listen.
yeah.
Nice, nice. We learned a lot today. Very cool. Very cool. But
So
this exploit currently only works for your machine, your IP address, especially due to the POC thingy.
yes.
So we fixed that as well.
This one?
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. I need some base stuff. Void base 64, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yank that. I'm gonna take that from another file because that's a really long sentence. Base this one.
Did you just say it's a very long sentence?
Yeah, I never get that syntax. I don't know. It's like, yeah.
Encode and decode it. Encode will give you a byte string, and then you can decode it so it becomes string again.
Yeah, so I always swap them, so I'm like, okay, I'll just copy it. It's easier.
Yeah.
So echo this one. On my reverse shell, always good.
Yeah, living on the edge. Living on the edge.
As root.
As root, we just pipe things and we curl.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's do the what's the name of this thing? Polymorph.
Polymorph. The dog is going like bark bark.
What? Yeah. So this is the first one.
See, in the chat, Steen is turning out to be a regular Python 3 expert. He says ref shell encode turns ref shell, which is a string, into bytes. So the encode does the bytes. Base 64, base B64 encode. Base 64 encodes its input, but really wants something of type bytes, which is why you're doing the string byte dance.
Yeah, I know.
Top decode turns bytes back into a string. Yeah.
It's I'm like lazy and just copying it. So and then paste, I think so. Did I remove it again? Oh no, it's here. Oof. So this one, it's like shell paste is equals to this one, then just put in the shell. This one is old. Oh, now you just have parameters like here.
Yeah. So we
So
have the IP address and everything.
yeah, and we need to base it again. Shell base. Shell based. I'll call it stage 2. Sure.
Nice.
So here it's the payload, the bash shell is getting based, and then the polymorph is getting based here. So now you have this one based in this item, and now you just put it in here and it should work. Oh no, this one. And I hope this is gonna work. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Do we need to work on our spacing
Let's
to get the?
yeah, let's just exit out of it. Maybe it's gonna work. Well, it's good to watch what you're doing. But I was too late, I think so. Sometimes this exploit is not working. Maybe it's because I used a random string as payload in my last one-click route, but I've had this once in a while that you upload your shell while it's doing the cron tab and it's removing everything afterwards. So the shell never launched.
In your original example, you also chose to put the shell from the image in a separate file.
Yes.
To prevent issues with the naming, I would think.
Yeah, so I will drop the official. I programmed it yesterday, but it's just a bit too long to do it in this session, I think so. Yesterday night I was doing this one because I was like, oh, let's do a one-click route, but I don't have any. So I programmed this yesterday. So it's quite fresh.
Nice.
Yeah, the exploit itself, not anymore, because it was 5 months ago or something that I did this one. We made that one. I thought on release I did it, like 1 day later. Yeah.
Very cool. Then, and you've done a couple. Oh, there we go.
Yep. Yeah, it's done.
Nice.
So yeah, we can.
Nice.
Oh, no.
And you've. Oh, we're not there yet.
I want to get roots, but yeah, we can get roots.
It resets every box spawn, so that's. But we could
That's
do
no problem.
We could do the WC of root txt.
Yeah. So.
Or we could do that. That's fine.
Yeah. So that's the box. I think so.
Yeah, very cool. And we now have a one-click exploit, so that's very nice.
Yeah, and you need to change something still, because this one we just included, and the image is still the old format. Like, if, for example, my IP changes, then we have a problem.
Yeah.
I will show you why, because I ran this one manually. I think so, wasn't it? It was. I filmed it right at the start.
True story.
Yeah. So you need to change your IP and port manually. Run this one, and then it would execute. But it's quite easy to change this programmatically.
Yeah, in your original exploit, that one from this morning, I guess.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
actually go the step to actually git clone the entire repository as well,
yeah.
and then
I
change
even
it that way.
scan. I even scan for dev HM. No, the dev 01 repo with GoBusser, I think so, or
Yes. Yeah.
FFUF. Yeah, and then I determine, okay, so everything is working. Then I generate this payload. I git clone this directory to /temp. Then I change the IP and port and delete the image, or I don't remember what I'm doing with the image. Anyway, I'm generating the exploit again, and after that it's nearly the same, but a bit more nerdy, I think so.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead. You were talking.
Yeah, I did do a random name here. So, and I thought I do an base. No, I just execute an exe file from, I thought, devhm.
Yeah, you have a def SHM
Let's just take
ref.
the
Take a
exploit with
look.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we are. The fully
Um,
built one, right?
yeah. So what you're doing, some imports like usual, parser, um,
For
directly
the
IP.
command line arguments. Yeah.
Yeah. Arguments you can do dash dash help. Um, the path exploit is just temp because I don't want it permanently on my system if I run this. I check if the hosts are complete. So the meta is in there, the devhm is in there, and I just did a print. I could write in etc hosts, but I'm not a fan of that. Um, you can use what was the name? Head for it.
It is a beautiful tool indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So I was like, you have tools for that. I'm not gonna do that, so I didn't. I write a open file as a proof of concept as a subdomains list, and dev 01 is in there, and some junk that doesn't exist. So you can just put in a real GoBuster vhost list, and it would brute force as well. And here you're doing a GoBuster. It's GoBuster on vhosts on Artcorp, and word list is subdomains.txt. So, I see something that's wrong.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Now the big question becomes: did you just have subdomains.txt in your directory, or are you
Yes.
YOLO enough to edit in /temp? Right?
Uh,
Don't
might
answer
be,
that. Don't answer that.
yeah. Gets clone, and then the path where it should be. So that was the etc, yeah, the temp one,
Yeah.
uh, and just print the read from what the output is of git clone command. Open. Oh
The
yeah,
exploit.
here,
Yeah.
yeah, the exploit, and replace localhost and 1990 with the IP and port. Then just write the file with exploit.lowercase edit. And after that, we are doing chmod, because otherwise you cannot execute it, of course, and just run it actually. So you print out what the output is, and that's always one image is saved, I think so.
Hmm.
And now we are back at our request. Like, this is
Nice.
the session reverse shell. I use the Python 3 one here. I
Ah,
don't know why. Yeah. So different shell, but same uh, concept. Like I
beautiful.
did I did some more debug logging though.
Yeah, and why not use the Pwn tools logging? But then you get pretty colors. But that's okay.
Um, if someone wants to show me that, I will gonna use that.
It's from Pwn import star, and then it's log underscore info, I guess. Log underscore info. I think
Like
that's
this?
it. Yeah, give it a try. Now I need to see if I have it right.
Maybe. That's handy.
uh, from Pwnlib, indeed. Log dot info. Sorry,
Ooh, okay.
almost.
Unlog.info. Okay, so we're good now. Let's try this one now because I added stuff in it.
See, this is where it goes horribly wrong, right?
Yeah, yeah. It always
Who
goes
had
wrong
why not run it from Visual Studio Code and debug it on the go? That's
because VS Code is on my host.
on the host. Aha. Yeah, you run Kali as a container, I believe, right,
Yeah, LXC.
Alex?
Yeah. So PS out, grab, for example, sleep 1000. I do 1000. Oh, whoops. You'll see here it's on my same host as UID
Yes.
10K. So yeah, it's on the same host.
The Edifix posts some Java code in the shell to get the logger, or is that actually the logger in Python? Oh, that's very cool. Oh,
But yeah,
yeah, Python, nice. But does it not work?
no.
Logger log got an unexpected
Oh,
keyword end. No,
yeah, I'm
I think you
using
forgot it.
an end here. You see?
Ah, yeah, you need to remove that. Yeah.
Yeah, probably it's working now. I'm gonna do it with finger crossed though. But
See, beautiful
nice.
colors.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
better.
it's nice, huh?
Yeah, it's way better.
Salp asks, why use a container and not a VM? You lose a lot of isolation using LXC over a VM.
It's
Can
an
you please explain
unprivileged.
yourself?
It's an unprivileged container. I don't see the bad of it. Convince me it's dangerous, and I will not do it.
Salp is typing.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Even unprivileged, it has kernel access.
True. So I need to update my kernel, and I do that. Don't worry about that. Actually.
It's always famous last words, right? What's the worst that can happen? And
Oi,
then,
there we are.
nice, nice,
So
very,
yeah,
very cool.
this is everything. I think so. I didn't
Yeah,
expect it to be this fast. Actually.
no,
Norm-
we took in some more time to do this, but you type very fast. I think that's a key point. And luckily for you, me, all the things that went wrong at the beginning
yeah.
instead of breaking randomly. So that's why it was a little bit faster. But that's all very good. I think we can just move back to Discord and then people will have discussions. I think let's check out if he. Yeah, we can also do screen sharing in Discord at the moment, so that would be very good. So I will move this. Thank you, ESP
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah, no worry.
for demoing this.
Thanks for
Especially, I know
being.
this is very out of your comfort zone, so very cool that you did it. I think we can learn a lot from all the command line tool stuff that you do. The quite wizardly at it. I
Thanks.
know I'm going to add some stuff to my repertoire, and especially your collection of Navi things seems to be very interesting.
It's all
So
open source, so go ahead and take what you need. I don't mind.
nice. Maybe we can share that in the chat, and we'll get back to that. Let's see. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, so we'll move back to Discord. We'll close the stream out. Thank you for watching. Next time in July, either it's digital or physical. If it's physical, we'll see you all in August again, and we'll party in between. So, bye.
Thanks for those.
Bye. Yeah, that's always looks like a little bit dorky. Bye. Goodbye.
Yeah.